So I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to give you this quick word of encouragement because some of us don't really understand what it means to live a life fully surrendered to the Lord. Because if you understand what this means, your life, I promise you, is not only going to be easier in the sense that you emotionally and with peace, you will go through life without being depressed, without being anxious. You will also get what's best for you. Because a lot of us are spinning our wheels right now. We're living our life and we're doing the same old things, same old problems. We're going through the same old issues. We're getting anxious over things that we shouldn't be worried about. And you're living a life for which it's not fulfilling. And let's be honest, you're not where you're supposed to be. You're not living a calling, living out the calling. You're not being with the people that you need to be with. And quite frankly, it's sad because you're not on the path that God wants you to be on. And so I want to give you this word, okay? A lot of us, the one thing we've got to do, if you just do this one thing, I promise you, it will begin a journey that you will never, ever regret. And that is that you completely surrender your life to Him. And I'm not saying be saved and sinner's prayer. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you've got to, whether you're a believer or not, begin today and ask yourself, are you living the life that God wants you to live? And are you surrendering yourself to His will? And if you take that action, to say, Lord, I give everything to you today. Lord, I want to put myself before you at your mercy. Lead me in the way that you want me to live. Do the things that you want me to do. And whatever outcome there is of this action, that's my first step, Lord, because I'm sick of doing things on my own. I'm sick of going in circles. I'm sick of being inefficient. I'm sick of being directionless. I'm sick of crying myself to sleep at night. If you do this one thing and ask yourself, why is it my life is not going the way that I thought it would go? Why is it that I'm losing friends and losing money? Why is it that I'm losing opportunity? Why is it that I'm not getting, quote unquote, what I want? Because if you align your heart and you surrender yourself to Him, it may not even be what you want, is what God wants. Because if you begin this process, then you go through a bigger journey, more than getting what you want, more than saying, you know what, fulfill my heart. Because it's not about you, it's about the Lord. And when you do that, then your life becomes fulfilled. Then you begin to see, Lord, I saw my flaws. I saw what it is that I was lacking. And what I was lacking was you being here. You've always been there for me. But more so, I realized in my attitude and in my heart what's going on. So I want to give you this quick word. If you take that action today, if you do something tonight, if you do something for which, if you correctly, if you resolutely put yourself in a position of humility and saying, Lord, I want you to take my life. I want you to control my life. Then what happens next will be unforgettable. You're sitting there on your bedside right now. You're sitting there depressed. You're sitting there not fulfilled. And you're wondering why it is that this is the case. You have to simply switch it off, switch it on. I mean, just like a light switch. If you switch it on and say, Lord, I surrender it. Lord, I give it all to you. Then I'm telling you that journey that you will go on will be that much better than what it is that you're living through right now. I'm not saying what you're going through is meaningless and that it's not going to be redeemed. I'm not saying that you're wrong for everything, but I'm saying that every single day you can wake up and you can make a choice. You can make a choice to say, Lord, I live out my faith in surrender to you, or I live out this life doing what I want to do as opposed to what you would want me to do. So again, be encouraged. This is a word of exhortation to anybody that came upon this video. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.